Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, U.S. Immigration. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we will discuss Trump targets marriage green cards. No more waivers? Trump's new rule. Big changes are brewing for marriage-based green cards. President Donald Trump is reportedly reviving the controversial wealth test and eliminating key waivers that once helped lower-income applicants. What does this mean for immigrant families and the future of U.S. immigration policy? If you are interested in this, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell on upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Today, we're diving into a hot topic in U.S. immigration: changes to marriage-based green cards under the Trump administration in 2025. You might have heard rumors about waivers being ended or a wealth test making a comeback. So, what's the deal with marriage green cards in 2025? If you're married to a U.S. citizen or permanent resident and applying for a green card, you might be wondering how recent policy shifts could affect you. The Trump administration has introduced changes that are causing a stir, including stricter interview requirements and talks of reviving the public charge rule, often called a wealth test. Let's unpack what's happening and what it means for you. 1. What are marriage-based green cards? First, a quick refresher. A marriage-based green card allows a foreign spouse of a U.S. citizen or green card holder to live and work permanently in the U.S. There are two main paths. Adjustment of status. If you're already in the U.S. legally, you apply using Form I-485. Consular processing. If you're outside the U.S., you go through a U.S. embassy or consulate with forms like I-130. The process involves proving your marriage is genuine, providing financial sponsorship details, and sometimes attending an interview. According to the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service, about 500,000 people apply for adjustment of status annually, many through marriage. But recent changes are making this process trickier. 2. End of interview waivers. During the Biden administration, USS often waived interviews for marriage-based green card applications if there were no red flags, helping clear backlogs from the COVID era. But in 2025, the Trump administration has reinstated mandatory in-person interviews for nearly all cases. Why? The focus is on rooting out fraud. This change is slowing down processing times, with some estimates suggesting an average wait of 14.5 months for adjustment of status cases, and potentially longer for consular processing. What does this mean for you? Prepare thoroughly. Gather strong evidence of your relationship, like joint bank statements, photos, or lease agreements. USCIS officers are trained to spot inconsistencies, so being organized is key. 3. Revival of the wealth test. Now, let's talk about the so-called wealth test, officially known as the public charge rule. This policy, which gained traction during Trump's first term, allows USCIS to deny green cards to applicants deemed likely to rely on public benefits like Medicaid or food stamps. In 2020, the Supreme Court upheld this rule, but it was paused during the Biden administration and the COVID pandemic. Recent reports suggest the Trump administration is reviving this rule in 2025, requiring applicants to show financial stability. For example, sponsors must prove income at least 125% above the federal poverty line, about $26,562, for a household of 2 or $40,187 for 4. Some proposals even push for 250% of the poverty line as a positive factor, which could be around $62,750 for a family of 4. Pro tip: start preparing financial documents, now tax returns, pay stubs, and proof of assets. If your income is low, you may need a co-sponsor to meet these thresholds. 4. Other changes to watch. Beyond interviews and the wealth test, there are other shifts to keep an eye on. Hiring freeze at USCIS. A February 2025 memo announced a hiring freeze, reducing staff and likely increasing backlogs. Increased fraud scrutiny. Homeland Security Investigations is ramping up home visits and background checks, even for genuine couples. Proposed gold card visa. Trump has floated a $5 million gold card visa for wealthy foreigners, which could shift resources away from family-based immigration. These changes signal a broader push for stricter immigration controls, as outlined in Project 2025, a policy framework advising the administration. 5. What can you do? So, how can you navigate these changes? Here are 3 actionable steps. File early. Submit your application ASAP to lock in current rules before further changes hit. Document everything. Collect robust evidence of your marriage and financial stability to avoid delays or denials. Closing and call to action. That's the scoop on marriage green cards in 2025. Immigration is a complex journey, but staying informed and prepared can make all the difference. Have you or someone you know been affected by these changes? That is all today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then,